is Sergeant Ray Marvin Sparman from the Guyana Police Force Band. As a youngster coming up, I always felt the desire and the urge to play music. I remember those days when I was introduced to steel pan music. I always used to ask mommy, listen, I want to play steel pan music, this music is always, it resonates with me. And she told me she didn't want me to play steel pan music. I told her, I said, but mommy, I really love this music. This music is, I'm feeling it and I would love to do it. However, I had to make decisions of leaving home and going to rehearsals without permission. Many times I will go home and I'll be scolded about it, but then I still went because I loved the steel pan sound, I loved the music, I loved the vibes, So as a youngster coming up, I was always inspired by music from an overall perspective. And I told myself that I wanted to make this art a career path for me, because I recognize there's a lot of love, there's a lot of opportunities for development, especially in the academic field. So that was my way of thinking, that was my ideology from the initial stage. I saw this big picture that I don't think my mother saw it, but from the initial stage, I wanted to be a part of the musical arts. Recently, I graduated from the University of Trinidad and Tobago, the National Academy for Performing Arts, with a Bachelors Degree in Music and Performing Arts, with specialization in music. Before the degree, I obtained a certificate in pan and music literacy, which was specifically for the development of the steel pan. Before that, I completed several ABRSMs, and I gained experience in arranging, transcribing, conducting with the Buxton Pride and the South Rumville Church of the Nazarene, the Pan Grove Steel Orchestra, several steel orchestras I worked with over the years, which allowed me and created that platform for me to elevate myself. I didn't want to just be a part of steel pan and arranging. I wanted to be able to lead from an open perspective, teach, and help the youths to develop in their field. I wanted to be a part of the development when it comes to the arts and culture in Guyana. I recognize in the field of music, being a military personnel, a police officer, I recognize that it helped me to have better attention coming from the youths, right? In terms of teaching, I wanted to be the positive influence. I wanted to be that person that will motivate the youths and be able to teach and develop their skills. So being a police officer helped me to be effective also in my leadership in the field of musical arts. As an instructor, as a leader, as a musical director, you want to ensure that you evaluate your students and find ways to mitigate situation in terms of teaching. Some students might have the ability to learn manually, while some students might be able to learn visually. So having the knowledge is very important because it will help you to have a better communication between your student, which will also help in the development of their musical skills. Being able to motivate them is very important, because you can come and you can teach, and then somebody might have something on their mind, a student or a rank might have something that's bothering them, and you're trying to teach, but then you're not getting through to them because they're in that space of not feeling comfortable. So creating that space, I think, will help to foster a better learning environment.